So in this slide, I took the Alton Community Policing Department planning and looked at the strategic strategies by looking into SWOT. In this next slide, I looked at the strengths for the Alton, and what I found is that communication practices along with professionalism and manpower coverages along with others were one of these organizations' strengths. The Alton Community Policing Department also had a stab at weaknesses, and some of its weaknesses was geared towards the employees' low morale. There was a lot of shortage of police officers. They didn't have enough police officers on staff. And it was also stated that more trainings in diversification and communication with the community was very important. In relations to the opportunity, another internal tool that's used by implementation of strategic planning, it was found that it was very important to find any misinformation, any types of trends, and any facts through qualitative and quantitative measurements to be able to best serve the organization, which is in part serving its at-large community members. And with those opportunities, there came the importance of communication, manpower being able to cover on a short staff, and having 12-hour shifts versus 8 hours. In the final analysis of the internal tools of SWOT comes in threat. These threats, the organization need to be diligent, and vigilant because news broadcasters or biased media, along with potential lawsuits and PR, could affect nationwide community and how they see the police force. And so that was another methodology that the SWOT was able to bring into perspective for the strategic management team. And so going back to the question if planning is beneficial to creating an implementation of a strategic plan, yes, some of the benefits are to create the alignment, to increase public engagement, and to create mutual interest and harmony. And with all that is when you find out the strengths, the weaknesses of the organization, its opportunities, and its threats, it is more likely that everyone within the division will know in concert how the city needs to be run and how they can implement these types of alignments, these engagements and these mutual interests along with harmony. In regards to the references, I used 2 of the material books that we have in class, and I also incorporated the Greg Learning, which is strategic learning video that we found on Blackboard, and an extra addition was the PDF for the Alton Community Policing Department.